Welcome to Babonga's channel. Let's make a little cute paper mache house. This is carton from a cardboard box. As for the dimensions, you can check these at the description. In total, you need 7 pieces and you can use hot glue to assemble them. If you don't have hot glue, you can equally use mask tape. If you'd like more parts for your little house, you can go on and cut these too. This project is pretty free. You can improvise and create a complicated or a more simple house. This one is very simple. It has a bottom and 2 sides, front and back, and 2 parts for the roof. And it's gonna be made with the minimum of materials. Now here I'm gonna add a chimney. But if you don't like one, you don't have to make one. Now, as I said before, I'm not gonna use any clay, not even paper mache clay. If you make a chimney, just try to make the bottom part to follow the inclination of the roof. This project has the same philosophy as the previous one where I made a paper mache cake. That means now we have to cover everything with a layer of torn paper smeared with wood glue. Both in this video and in the previous one where I make the cake, simplicity is the key and the goal. With layering like this, the important thing is not to leave any air pockets or free edges. Okay, now everything is covered and we can leave that aside and proceed to create some windows and doors. Again, using pieces of cardboard to create little beams thick enough to stand out from the surface of the walls. Now, as you see here, I'm covering them immediately with paper smeared with glue. This way, it's easy to place them on the walls of the house, as I'm doing here with a side window. The same way you can do a door or any other features you'd like to add. Here again you can see the process of making the little beams that will form doors and windows. But if you don't like to make these, you can always paint the doors and windows on your little house and add nothing more. Now I've finished this part of additions and I'm gonna let everything dry. Pretty soon everything is dry. Now it's time to add some more character on my little house. Using again only carton paper from cardboard, I'm going to add some linear features on the roof to make it look more substantial. The same way I'm treating all the walls of my house. These will be transformed into wooden beams. Now, all of these additions are going to be covered again with glue and paper. Next is to cover the roof with shingles. Using again carton paper, you can cut oblong or square pieces that will be fitted like shingles on the roof. You're going to need pretty many of them, and as you guessed, you have to cover each one of them with paper smeared in wood glue and give it a nice clean shape. Then use glue again to place it securely on the roof. Proceed like this, making the pieces and adding them one after another. As for the pattern, it's up to you. You can make a more simple or intricate pattern of shingling. Now that the roof is ready, we can proceed with making some stones to cover the lower parts of the walls, using again the same way. Although I'm gonna say this once more, that if you don't like to add relief features, prominent features or extra things on the house, you can always just paint everything on it. In fact, after you have made the house in its simplest form without any addition, all the rest is a matter of your choice. And now let's make a little door to fit in the opening in the front of the house. Secure this little door and integrate it with the rest of the house with a layer of paper and glue. And now it's time to think if we want to add some decoration there or a little window like this. The construction is done. Next comes the fun part of painting. Make everything black first so you have a deep, rich background for the colors of your choice. And this was how you can make a cute, simple paper mache house.